Close to Kenya's provincial capital of Nakuru, a town with a population of around 130,000, is a unique habitat that extends along Lake Nakuru. With no outlets, this extremely shallow soda lake is paradise for the huge bird sanctuaries that are situated around Lake Nakuru. Today, hundreds of thousands of flamingos transform the lake water into a pink carpet, although some years ago, even larger numbers of birds once nested here. At that time, there were more than 2 million. In 1960, a small species of fish was introduced to the lake in order to combat disease-carrying mosquitoes. Today, these fish are the main source of food for the lake's pelicans and herons. Next to the colourful flamingos are numerous pelicans that possess a special charm and whose antics are quite amusing. In 1967, the former nature reserve for flamingos on Lake Nakuru became Africa's first national park dedicated to the protection of birdlife. Today, there are around 400 bird species within the nature reserve, and on the shores of the lake, there are a large variety of impressive mammals. Close to the water, there are buffalo, even though the strong smell of natron deters them from spending more time in the water than is necessary. In addition to the lake, since 1969, the Nakuru National Park has incorporated the nearby hills and also a wide plain that contains areas of forest. This is where buffalo, wild buck and gazelle come to enjoy excellent grazing land, and more than 50 different types of mammal live within the park. The dense acacia forests to the south of the nature reserve have become home to various monkeys, among them the black and white colobus. Trees are also popular with the baboons, but there's plenty of room for one and all. Even the lion, the majestic king of the animal kingdom, grazes in the rich bushland of Lake Nakuru National Park. The lion presents the ideal photo opportunity that is among one of the most dramatic and impressive sights on any safari in Kenya. The eastern shores of the lake are well known for their wonderful vegetation that is unique in Africa. This area also contains a magnificent forest of euphorbia trees. But the beauty of nature is not without its sacrifices in this wildlife reserve. Nearby, vultures consume the remains of a recently dead animal. In Kenya, there are a total of 8 different varieties of vulture. The huge birds feed mainly on carrion, which has led to their rather unsavory reputation. The vulture waits patiently until it spots a dying animal or until another bird of prey has completed its deadly task. But there is no shortage of food, as this region is one of the few in Kenya inhabited by the leopard. Even though this nature reserve is located on the most famous lake in the Rift Valley and covers an area of 188 square kilometers, it's one of the country's smaller parks and greatly impresses all those who come here. The work of Nakuru's administrators extends beyond the protection of the park's existing wildlife, as new animals are sometimes introduced to this region. In recent years, a number of endangered giraffes, known as net giraffes, have been introduced to the nature reserve and have since managed to breed successfully. While the giraffe searches for food in the treetops, the more prolific warthog scans every inch of land. Following the reduction of the indigenous black rhino to a population of just 2 due to ruthless poachers, it's since become possible to save this species by the introduction of a herd from another region. Since then, the black rhino from Lake Nakuru have developed magnificently in the rhino reserve and have also bred here. The national park is much more than just an important bird reserve, as it plays a vital role in the preservation of various endangered species. Due to the commitment of both animal rights campaigners and environmentalists, the unique flora and fauna of Nakuru have been preserved to the present day.